Those which are abandoned, lost or otherwise discarded by the fishing community, which includes lines, traps, hooks, dredges as well as buoys. Next key argument that we have to understand is how does this happen? With the global expansion, fishing operations have increased with time. There is availability of nets which are more durable as well. And what do the fishermen do? The fishermen use these nets, and because they have a large duration, they chuck these worn out nets because it is often the easiest way to get rid of them. So let's look at some of the statistics in order to understand what is the depth of these ghost nets and what is the impact that it has created in the world. A 2010 marine fisheries census by the Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute said there were about 1,30,000 gill nets and drift nets in cooperation in India. The United Nations Environment Program in a 2009 study titled Abundant, Lost or Otherwise Discarded Fishing Gear states that almost 6,40,000 tons of all fishing gear is lost or discarded in our oceans annually in bad weather or when nets get stuck to the rocky bottom. According to the Marine Mammal Center, it is estimated that ghost nets account for approximately 10% of all marine debris. Every year, 1 lakh marine mammals die from the harmful effects of plastic, fishing nets and trash in our ocean. So what this article basically goes on to speak about, it voices certain concerns. So what are these concerns is the point of discussion. The first key point that we have to understand is entanglement. Other set of mammals, dolphins, sea turtles, sharks which are entangled in this particular ghost nets, and as a result they are losing their lives. The next important point is they kill number of organisms, vulnerable species and destroy the benthic ecosystems that exist at the lower level of the body of water. The next important point is high quality synthetic nets that can last in ocean for even centuries have even led to microplastic ingestion by the aquatic life. These ghost nets are also called as ghost fishers. So what happens? You have these ocean currents. The ocean currents run across the globe. They carry with them thousands of kilometers across the ocean floor, and what they also do is they injure the live corals along their way. Some of the steps that we need to understand is that we need a biodegradable fishing nets. Apart from using the plastic nets, what we can also do is use certain biodegradable fishing nets which can be in the form of the coconut fiber, which can be made commercially viable and hence act as a practical solution that can be taken up by the fishermen. The next key important point is financial incentives. Currently what we see is fishermen are chucking these ghost nets into the ocean area. So when we provide economic incentives, this will also encourage the fishers to report all their lost gear and bring to the port old and damaged gear, improving collection, disposal and recycling schemes. Apart from encouraging these fishermen, what we also need to have is a structure whereby this particular net that has been brought back into the environmental framework needs to be worked upon and also